Which is better, the cut
or the thrust? This is a question as old as...
well, swords. And the answer is...
it depends.
So let's talk about
Context.
First, let's start with the pros of the cut. The cut occupies more space. This means it's easier for me to hit. If I'm cutting through a wide arc, there's more of a chance of me hitting something than if I'm trying to thrust in one exact point. Cuts also leave your sword unobstructed. If I cut, I can pull through and I've still got my sword to do whatever I want to. But if I thrust and it sinks in, my sword's kind of stuck here and it means I can't defend myself. Depending on what I'm cutting, the cut can be more immediately debilitating. For instance, if I cut his arm, I'm probably gonna make it so he can't use that arm. Whereas if I were to thrust him in the guts, he can still function fairly well.
But that doesn't mean that cuts are perfect. Because a cut travels through a much wider arc, it's a lot easier to parry it. Cuts also generally do less damage.
Or at least a cut requires more force to do the same amount of damage as just a normal thrust would.
And cuts are generally useless against most armor.
Thrusts, on the other hand,
Thrust are super fast.
the quickest route between 2 points is
A straight line.
thrusts travel in a straight line while cuts travel in an arc, making thrusts much faster.
Thrusts are also generally more lethal. You only need about 3 inches of penetration to have a lethal
That's
wound.
what she said. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. Let's talk about the cons of thrusting.
Thrusts are easier to miss.
Going in a straight line instead of an arc means you have to have good accuracy or it's not gonna work.
In certain contexts, a thrust could get your sword stuck in a way that leaves you vulnerable.
So at the end of the day, neither the cut
Or the thrust.
is actually better than the other.
It all depends on the context.